What's up YouTube, it's Ravlar here and welcome back to another video. Today I've got a guide for you on how to do your daily Bakriminel bolt runs efficiently. So if you're an Iron Man, of course you need these bolts to make those dice enchanted versions for those nice perks, and if you're a main, this is quite a nice daily to do for some extra GP. But firstly, if you're new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down there. It means a lot to me. And I will be streaming for the first time this week, so please do follow me on Twitch. It means a lot. And of course, follow me on Twitter and join the Discord as well. You can request any videos you want to see there. So enough plugging myself. Let's get right into today's guide. So first things first, the bare minimum requirement you need for this guide is 85 woodcutting, otherwise you won't be able to chop bloodwood trees. There are 7 bloodwood trees across game, and you need to chop them to make Bakriminel bolts. What's quite unique about this is that the bolts need to be made there and then, within like a 3-step radius of each tree, otherwise the bolts get destroyed. This is partly the reason why they are quite rare and expensive. So in today's guide I'm going to show you an efficient run through of the 7 trees and walk you through the boosts you can use to maximize the amount of bolts you gain per day. So on screen now is an optimal setup which I'm going to quickly walk through now. For your worn equipment, firstly you need to be a bit of an MTX hero and manage to get a full set of a Sentinel outfit. Now I know a lot of you don't have it, but don't worry about it, it's just a small boost. Secondly, in your weapon hand you should have an augmented crystal hatchet with the perks honed 4 or honed 5. This gives you a very nice boost to the amount of resources that you receive. In my offhand I have an enhanced Excalibur which is augmented with mobile plus wise. This gives me a little bit of extra XP and makes surging through the wilderness a lot easier. In my ring slot I have the Ring of Whispers which gives you a +3 invisible boost to woodcutting. Now aura wise you have 2 options. You can either use the resourceful aura which gives you a 10% chance for the resource that you're gathering to not deplete. Alternatively, you could use a lumberjack aura which just increases your success rate for woodcutting. Inventory wise, you want to bring some Bakriminel bolt tips which are obviously a must. You can buy them from Edgeville and I'll show you where in just a second. A portable fairy ring for the Glacial Cave teleport. A Draken's medallion to teleport you to Darkmare. It's also optional to bring a sun spear to kill any Vire watched by the tree. You also want to bring either a Dungeoneering skill cape, a crystal teleport seed, or an Elf City quiver to teleport you to the Malia region, which is close to the Garagio dungeon, which also has a tree. I also highly recommend you to bring the Wilderness Sword 4 because this has a lot of very useful teleports which I'll be using through my efficient run. I also have a Perfect Plus potion which gives me a +5% chance to chop 2 logs instead of 1. You can supplement this with a Perfect Juju woodcutting potion. Finally, I have a Beaver pouch which just gives you a +2 invisible boost to your woodcutting. So, how do you get these Bakriminel bolt tips? Well, it's really easy. Teleport to the Edgeville lodestone and just northwest of that you will see a dancing old weird lady and you can trade her and buy the tips. Now be careful, do not buy all of them, you will lose your whole cash stack. Take around 500 with you a run, that's more than enough, and bank the rest. Now we've gone through the ideal setup, let's get right into the run. First things first, take a sip of your Perfect Plus or Perfect Woodcutting potion, summon your Beaver pouch, and then use your portable fairy ring to teleport to the Glacial Cave. Search towards the entrance, which is just north of where you are. Once you exit the cave, you need to go west, and a couple of seconds ahead of you, you will find the first bloodwood tree. Go ahead and chop that. Now, once you chopped it, do not move, do not teleport. The first thing you need to do is fletch that. Once you fletch the wood, you need to add the tips to the bolt. Make sure that you do that there and then, otherwise if you walk away from the tree, you will lose them. So the second tree I like to go to is the one in the Garagio dungeon, so use your Dungeoneering skill cape to teleport there, go inside and the bloodwood tree is right in the middle. Do the same thing here. Do not move until you've made the bolts. After we've finished up with this tree, we want to use our Dragon's Medallion to teleport to Darkmare, exit this massive building, and just next to it there is another Bloodwood tree. Make sure that your auto retaliate is off, and make sure you kill any Firewatch around you before you start chopping the tree. Chop the tree, make the bolts. After we're done in Darkmare, I like to use my Wilderness Sword to teleport to Edgeville. Once you're in Edgeville, surge south and bladed dive towards the Soul Wars portal. Enter the Soul Wars portal, and just by the bank is a Bloodwood tree. Go ahead and chop it and make your bolts there. Once you've made these bolts, we now have to go to the Wilderness trees, so feel free to use the bank there to deposit any bolts you've made. Once you have done, use your Wilderness Sword to teleport to the Agility Arena. This will teleport you to deep in the wilderness, so be careful, make sure you don't have anything valuable on you. Once you arrive here, just surge east and there will be another Bloodwood tree. Now, the wilderness Bloodwood trees give a lot more logs normally than the non-wilderness ones, so these are the more juicy profit. Go ahead, chop this tree and make the bolts there. Once you're done with that tree, go ahead and surge northeast towards the Mage Arena bank, enter it, and what I like to do alongside this run is just buy some runes from here because it gives you some nice extra profit. Once you're in here, you are able to teleport, so use your Wilderness Sword again, and I like to teleport to the Wilderness Herb Patch. Once you're here, surge south and you will find an obelisk, activate it and teleport to level 50 Wilderness. Just south of the obelisk through the gate you will find another tree. Go ahead and chop the wood and make the bolts here. Once you're done, go back to the obelisk and teleport to level 18 Wilderness. After you've arrived at the obelisk, head south towards the Chaos Altar and we're approaching our final tree. Just west of the Chaos Altar you will find the final Bloodwood tree. Go ahead and chop it, make the bolts, and then you can use the banker just south of the Chaos Altar to bank everything and use a teleport out of there. So that's the run, guys. It shouldn't take you more than 6 or 7 minutes. I got fairly unlucky today. Normally I hit around 360 bolts made, which is around like 600k profit. And bearing in mind I don't have some of the boosts like the outfit and the aura, so you have the capacity to make much more than this. So thanks for watching the video, guys. If it helped you, I would really appreciate a like. It means a lot to me, and like I said in the beginning, I am going to be starting to stream on Twitch soon, so please do follow me. It would really mean a lot. And just a quick shout out to Alphabet who helped me make this guide with some interesting information, so thank you very much, my friend. And if you have any guides which you want to see made, feel free to join my Discord and leave a suggestion there. Also follow me on Twitter, but for now, enough with the plugs. Guys, have a fabulous day and I'll see you tomorrow. To the outro.